We just finished testing the Hurricane SunDeck 201 Sport. This is Hurricane's new affordable, fun in the sun boat. Wide open layout, stretch out on the seats, bring a whole bunch of people along. Now it sports this gigantic top, which kind of limited our top speed, but we're powered by an Evinrude 150, which is a direct injected two-stroke, and we really got good performance out of the hull, on plane in 3 seconds, very little bow rise, and then to 30 miles an hour in 7.8 seconds with a top speed of 38.6 miles an hour. I believe we could probably crack 40 with no trouble without this big top, which I really love. It gives you a nice amount of shade, which I'm all about. Let's head back to the dock and check out some of the features of this boat. It's kind of a rough day here in Lake Wawasee in northern Indiana. One thing I found out about this boat, it has a really nice ride, which is something you don't often see out of deck boats this size. We kind of, at top speed, we glided right over the top. Well, hey Bob, sorry I had grabbed the recliner seat. I'm really into that kind of thing.
Well, Alan, I don't think that's really fair, so let me show you a new feature of the 201 OB. Might make it a little more interesting. You see, two can play at this game.
Nice. I have never seen that. That's way cool.
This is our new design for the 201 when we redid the most popular selling Hurricane in history. We knew we had to have some great features on the boat to give people a reason to trade in that older 201, and boy, did we hit a home run with these ideas. The seating is amazing. Our customers wanted bigger open area, so previous boats had a large refreshment center here. You'll notice we moved the sink over behind you. And then we've opened this great design up here with multi-position recliners.
That would be my setting.
That would be your setting on
Yes.
both sides. And a removable armrest. And a rear-facing recliner.
That'd be great for watching the skiers for sure.
Yeah, I think so. And it's a two-position recliner, so more of a layback position and more of a vertical position. So if you are watching those kids tubing and skiing, this is a great position for that. This boat is set up to do just that, Alan. It's just a fun family boat.
Well, Bob, that's a pretty generous looking front deck there.
Well, a Hurricane by its very definition has to be a multi-function boat. So we set these up not just for tubing and skiing and a fun day on the water, but also for fish. So we do offer an optional fish package on the front of the boat, and if you're going to sit up on the front deck, you got to have some room to sit there. We also have the ability to make the front box a live well, which you can see this one is. This is an aerated system for this front box. This can double as a cooler, which is a great cooler for those hot days with the family as well.
Well, Bob, it isn't often that somebody shows me something completely different that I've never seen before, and you guys did it.
Well, in deck boats, we have an exclusive on the XB Power Top. And one of the things that our customers always told us was, that day on the water, you run out of space. You got big tubes. Tubing's become a real popular situation. Well, this top is designed to stow those tubes. Yes, I can put them up here, but how am I going to get them down when I want to? Real simple.
Wow.
When they're loaded, pop them back up, pop the top in place, and head on out the water.
Yeah, gee, that takes the fun out of having a giant tube eating up half your cockpit, though.
It does kind of take the fun out of it, but it is more organized.
Yeah. Bob, tell me about the helm.
Well, this is a whole new design, and again, this is a new boat for 2014. And when we started with the gauge clusters, we wanted simple but efficient gauge clusters. So we have two larger 5-inch multi-function gauges here, integrating the fuel, volt, and the trim clean, and that left room for the larger GPS systems that most of our customers are asking for. And again, this is the EchoMap 50 system, which is one of the newest GPS depth finders that you can find in the business. So great clean layout, not overly complicated, but efficient.
Yeah, you really packed a lot of information in a small space there for sure.
We really did, because we wanted to open the boat up for how people use the boat. Big storage areas in the boat, open seating throughout the boat, great in-floor ski lockers. Of course, it's a Hurricane, so it always has a self-bailing deck.
I see a switch here, for master. Just flip it all on. And
Flip it on, everything comes up, starts to fire up the Garmin system on here. It's all done on one switch, and if you can just remember when you leave the boat at the end of boating,
switch.
Throw that switch off,
That's what I
and
was
it will
like.
not come back to a dead battery.
because I always forget a switch. That's the problem if you have about 10 of them.
And one switch is really a nice thing to try and remember.
For more information on the Hurricane 201 SunDeck Sport and other great boats, go to boatingworld.com. I'm Alan Jones, and we'll see you out on the water.